Hi, this is Software Development Mentor. The purpose of my channel is to share practical knowledge and personal experience from my more than 10 years in working on the field of software development. Today, I'm going to talk about Agile, why it makes the business happy, and what are the challenges I personally experienced when I was implementing Agile. In order for us to appreciate Agile, we are going to look at what is waterfall model first. In Wikipedia, it says that the waterfall model is a breakdown of project activities into linear sequential phases, where each phase depends on the deliverables of the previous one. Let us say that your organization wants to develop a learning app, and the app would allow to create and manage learning courses, either videos or the interactive type courses. In the app, employees can enroll to the course, monitor their progress, it will credit them points, and there will be leaderboard. Imagine that this is a huge app. If you are to do it in waterfall, the business analyst will set up series of meetings to gather and analyze all the requirements. Usually, it will take months if the process is not yet well defined and documented, or the stakeholders are not yet sure of the features that should be included in the new application. The requirements should be signed off before the development team will move to the next phase, which is the design, then develop, and test, and release. What is the disadvantage with this? Well, as you can see, it will take longer time to deliver the working software because everything should be completed on the release. Major problem will arise when there are changes on the requirements at the late stage. Imagine if your development team already spent 1 year to develop the software and during the user acceptance testing you learn that there are changes in the requirements. Example, there are some prerequisite readings or approval required before employee can enroll in the course and was not considered in the application. You cannot roll out the solution until the new business rules are incorporated. You will now go back to the drawing board, gather the new requirements, design, develop, test, while the business is on the waiting game again. Now let's look what is Agile. In Atlassian, it says that Agile is an iterative approach to project management and software development that helps teams deliver value to their customers faster. Agile will start at the initiate stage to set the vision, to identify the high-level requirements. Then the business will prioritize which should be delivered first based on business value. Then the development team will focus on implementing the requirements of the committed priority features. In Agile, each iteration is complete end-to-end development cycle, but the requirements gathering is continuous. So while the developers are ongoing coding with the first iteration, the business analyst can also be ongoing with the requirements gathering for the subsequent iterations. And if there are changes in the current iteration requirements, the business analyst can capture them. Back to our sample project, which is the learning application. If in Waterfall, the development team should complete all the features before they make a release, in Agile, the development team can deliver some features earlier. Maybe first iteration only covers the visual learning courses. Then second iteration will be the interactive learning courses. Then next iteration would be the leaderboard. Basically, in Agile, the development team will be able to deliver value to the customer faster and can welcome changing requirements. It means the solution evolves with the business faster. Now, is there any challenges in implementing Agile? There are a lot of challenges, especially when the organization is just starting with Agile. I will share some of my personal experiences. First, sometimes it's hard to get the commitment of the client to be closely involved in the entire duration of the development process, which is very important in Agile, to keep the requirements updated. And also, since we are making multiple releases, they will also be doing review and user acceptance testing multiple times. So for Agile to be successful, it's very important to ask for a product owner or dedicated person for the project from the client side. Another challenge is when the client forces the development team to give a timeline for the entire project, just like what they do in Waterfall, which is difficult in Agile because the requirements may evolve and the detailed requirements for succeeding iterations may not yet gathered. So what we do in my previous project, we give high-level estimate with the high-level requirements we have, but also being clear that it will change based on the detailed requirements. Another concern we personally struggle in the team is when roles are shared. Example, the business analyst is also the QA. I will tackle how we handle challenges within the development team in my future video. There are different agile frameworks that you can follow. One of the most popular is the Scrum. In Scrum, iterations are called sprints, and all the activities in Scrum are time boxed. I will explain how the Scrum works in my next video. Thank you for your time, and I hope you learned something from here that will help you in your workplace. If you want to follow my next videos, please click subscribe.